yun dun sa paper na act.
Just to make it just like, I don't know. Yeah, what if it, yeah, you burn the whole thing and you're going to have to print it all over again. But I remember specifically the moment na nag-walk out si Cecil because inasar ko siya.
Right.
That was what we were doing. Yun yung part na nagsusunog na kami ng edges ng papel.
Kasi sinusundukan na ng mga apoy.
But yeah, I'm sure marami ng bago ngayon that the kids
but do you also remember that I don't know, like a design or something where you would take a highlighter and then you would write a word but with just strokes. Tapos you outline mo yung highlighter with a pen.
Yes! Or you will use like a gold or silver pen. Tapos syempre black yung paper. Para it's gonna look super cute. The things we used to do, my gosh. I don't know why. Number 9 from Camilo. Masarap ako maging jowa kasi may lover ka na. May ATM ka pa. Alam mo, I don't know why, pero it's such a thing now. Parang sugar daddies have never been more popular than now. Diba? Because like on TikTok, you see people like literally looking for sugar daddy.
Exactly. People are more open about that kind of relationship.
Right? And it seems more accepted now for some reason. Like everybody wants it actually.
I feel like we're just convincing our listeners that whenever we do become sugar babies, they would accept it.
Hindi, totoo na, ngayon na nagiging hashtag goals na siya eh, diba? Before, it used to be frowned upon. It used to be, you know, an embarrassing thing pag nalaman na may sugar daddy ka or sugar mommy ka. But now people wear it like a badge of honor.
Like, I'm better than you.
Like, I'm hot enough for my sugar daddy or sugar mommy to want to spend money on me. Parang ganon, diba?
Oo.
At number 8 from Simply Nedge, masarap akong maging pasahero sa jeep. Hindi ko iisnabin yung mga inaabot na bayad sa akin. Ayan, helpful. Always willing to lend a hand.
Pero nakakapagod din minsan eh. Like, you have a threshold. Ako, honestly, I have a threshold when it comes to that. Yung parang, di ba there are other people, alam mo ba, there was just one time, a person handed me their payment. Pababa na ako. And I'm like, are you serious? Di ba yung parang, and I'm like, are you serious? In-ignore ko siya. Umalis ako. I'm like, I need to go down, dude.
Umusog ka, palapit kay kuya.
Yeah.
Was it just like the two of you?
No. It was just like, it was a lot of us. Hindi siya siksikan, pero still, there were other people in the jeep. Grabe talaga.
What did that person expect? Nababalik ka sa loob to have the money? Oh, weird.
Alam mo yung parang naka-squat na ako, yung parang medyo naka-ready na talaga ako to go down, and then handed me his payment. Weird.
No. At number 7 from Duchess Gemini. Masarap akong maging shotgun sa long drives. I'm good with navigation at magaling kumain ng driver. I mean, magpakain ng driver kapag gutom.
What do you mean? Let's expound.
Feeling ko siya yung type na kunyari nag-drive-thru kayo, di ba? Susubuan ka niya, like yung fries, ganyan. Kasi sometimes kung di ba, kung you can't take your hands off the wheel, mahirap to eat.
True.
How are you gonna do that? So, okay yung sinusubuan ka habang nagda-drive.
Actually, I find that really sweet. But logistically, I don't know how to kasi minsan parang syempre, tatansyahin mo how big you're gonna open your mouth. So, hindi mo alam kung sobrang laki ba, or diba? So, I find it really sweet. I would love to have that kind of moment. Pero parang feeling ko, yung parang hindi mo alam, ipapasok na ba yun sa bibig mo. Yung
dapat
burger,
magaling ka mag-adjust, di ba? Magaling mag-adjust yung mouth mo kung maliit yung burger na ipapakain niya sa'yo or malaki. Dapat ready to accept lang lagi yung bibig mo, di ba?
True.
Ganun talaga. Even better pag yung, alam mo yun, pag yung pati drinks naka-ready para anytime, di ba? Lahat ng gusto mo.
True.
Food, drinks, subo lang ng subo. At number 6 from Juice Blank, masarap akong maging kainuman. Di ako madaling malasing, kaya may mag-uuwi sa inyo pag wasted na kayo.
You are the sober friend.
The sober friend. You know, feeling ko maaabuso ko if I drove kasi I would end up driving everybody because I'm the one that doesn't drink. Ako yun. I'm the one that never gets drunk, right?
Yeah.
So, buti na lang. Buti na lang talaga. Yeah. But, it's good to have a friend like that. What if, I have a question. What if your boyfriend is that guy? Will it kind of annoy you if your boyfriend ends up driving everybody home? Tapos kunyari wala ka din.
Well, it depends on the people he's with. Like, alam mo yun, kung best friend naman niya or barkada,
Okay lang.
I mean, I would trust him. Kasi syempre, diba, I mean, once I find out that something happens, it's easy to make a decision. Sorry. You made that choice.
True. Totoo. Yeah. Pero alam mo yung parang, I also don't like it when friends abuse that. When they know na, well, somebody's gonna take me home anyway, so I can get wasted if I want to. Yung parang, try to make it a point na you only get drunk enough na kaya mo pang alagaan yung sarili mo. Yes, yung parang hindi yung papabayaan mo yung ibang tao to take care of you and to bring you home and all that. Kasi that's not good either. I don't think that. I mean, occasionally, I guess, kung kunyari sobrang we had fun, diba? Okay, that's fine, I guess. But if every single time you go out, you end up being the alagain, that's not good.
Exactly. It's that term diba? Na parang once you get called alagain, it's a negative thing.
Exactly. At least ako alagain, pero hindi lasing. Wow! Alagain.
Make me your baby.
Oh, let's take care of me. At number 4, or 5 rather, from Wildfire, masarap akong maging ninong. Magiging expert ka sa paglalaro ng taguan. Hanapin mo ko. Well, if you're a kid,
Taguan sa buong Manila. Taguan sa buong Philippines.
Pero parang hindi naman hindi talaga nakakatuwa sa taguan na ikaw yung naghahanap. Ikaw yung taya. Mas masaya yung nagtatago. It's more exciting. Hindi ako natutuwa kung ako yung naghahanap. I'm the kind of taya na pag hindi ko kayo mahanap agad, uuwi na ako. So, balaki sa buhay.
Ang ganda!
I promise. I don't know. Kainis kaya kung masyado magaling mo.
Actually, I also don't like being the saya in any game.
Yeah.
Kasi yung parang pinapahirapan niyo po. So, most of the time, I would do the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Kasi hindi din ako competitive So I'm like, whatever.
Which is why it's better to play games na yung team versus team kaysa yung may isang taya. Yeah, kasi it's annoying. And I remember...
My favorite, Langit Lupa.
Favorite ko rin yun. And I remember, parang as kids, we would pick on the weak person na laging taya. Alam mo yung pag laging, alam mong madali siyang habulin, madali siyang mataya. Kaya yung laging yung tinataya. So, kawawa. Alam mo yun, na-imagine ko lang na it must be so annoying to be that person. Ako nga, hindi naman ako yung laging taya, pero pag ako yung taya, I'm also pikon. Yun nga, naiinis ako pag hindi ako makataya.
Pero, gusto ko yung casually sinabi mo lang na meron kayong lagi gina-atar.
Pili ko ganun yung, di ba, yun, human nature. Parang pag na-sense mo na kung sino yung weakest link, yun na yung lagi mong go-to na hahabulin.
Ikaw naman siya.
I think kids do that lang. Alam mo yun, without malice. Hindi naman because you wanna pick on them, but it just so happens na ayaw mo kasi ikaw yung taya. So, siyempre, you're gonna look for someone nga na kaya mong taya.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it happens, you know. I apologize kung nakikinig man yung kalaro ko dati na laging taya. At number 4 from Camilo, masarap akong maging kasama sa shopping kasi kapag nag-enjoy ako, malamang ako pa magbayad ng lahat ng binili natin.
The best.
The best. Totoo.
Give them a good time.
It reminds me of Anna Delvey from Inventing Anna. Alam mo yon, she's the type na parang, oh, I bought it for you. Parang ganyan. Sorry. May pang Russian accent kasi siya.
May biglang merong smooth transition ng Russian accent.
Rica, come over here. I bought it for you. Parang ganyan. Pero promise, as in, kasi yung friend niya, one of her many friends, si Neff, yun, parang there is a specific scene na naalala ko na parang she is looking at a dress, nakita niya na sa floor of the store si Anna, it's like a high-end dress. Tapos, yun, oh, this will look good on you. Tapos, as in, binili niya. So, alam mo yun, obviously, she was conning people left and right, but at the same time, she was being very generous to other. Like, she would tip $100 everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, she would tip $100 to like the people who would, yung mga bellboys, the receptionist, person at the lobby. Yeah, like every single time. But I guess it was to keep up appearances. But I feel like he was also just spreading the wealth. You know? Parang
spreading the ill-gotten.
Pero, hindi mostly to keep up appearances, but also so she can get the best service, diba? And she can get favors from them as well when
true. You know, I feel like it's also hard if, like, let's say you're a public figure and then you go to a restaurant. Parang feeling ko there's like this unspoken thing na parang lakihan mo naman yung tip ko. I remember I ate at a restaurant and then a politician or like basta parang ganun politician who went there, and obviously people would come up to him and like shake hands with him and stuff like that, and he's not campaigning or anything. He was just like a well-known politician. So parang, and then I found out that at the end of the meal, parang he gave like everybody, all the wait staff and all the staff, like 500 pesos or something.
Wow.
And madami sila. Yeah. So, alam mo yung parang feeling ko din ang hirap kasi, you know, people are expecting.
But you know,
but that's like a lot.
That's true. But if I had a lot of money, I would probably be the type. I feel like. Which is kind of scary because I might not be able to keep my money at some point kung ma-bankrupt ako. But I do feel like I'm the type na I would give people, especially if it's just like loose change naman sa pera ko. Kunyari, sobrang, I'm worth like $1 billion, like I'm a Kim K ganun, or I'm a Kylie Jenner. Yeah, I would be giving people money left and right, I think.
I'm actually not sure because, I mean, I was taught growing up na parang once you get money, parang medyo mahigpit to the money.
Oh,
but obviously, I would want to share, right? But maybe in like another way.
I do feel like the more, not because it's like such a cliche, but I feel like it's true. The more generous you are, like the more you give people money and the more generous you are, even to yourself, I do feel like, yes, you of course should keep your priorities straight, but feeling ko mas nagtatawag talaga siya ng pera. You make more money somehow. Alam mo yun, when you're not so tight with your money, I just feel like it attracts good karma. As long as hindi naman to the point na yun nga, yung sobrang waldas na
ikaw na yung
literally wala ka ng pera. Oo, of course you have to be smart about it, but you can't just hang on to your money because yun nga, it's just good to give money.
Kaya alam mo, Hazel, I suggest you be generous with your money to me, diba? Ganda nun. Maganda talagang idea yun.
Oh no! I think we lost Team Bahay. Hello.
I can still see my avatar.
Pero yeah, if you can lang naman, diba? Try to be more giving. Yes. At number 2 or 3 from the Super Malas guy, masarap akong maging astronaut because I can give you all the space you want. Ayan naman. Yan ang magandang karelasyon.
Oh. Well, for you, I guess. But for Chico Clingy Garcia.
Oh my
I don't think that'll
God.
work.
I don't think that'll work. But yeah, I I just can't imagine not having my personal space. Alam mo yun, or not having space when I want it. It's so difficult to have like a backpack like Chico. You know what I mean? Someone who just won't leave you alone.
I guess, like, initially, when you first start the relationship, I feel like you kind of have to set that boundary. Na parang, okay, whenever I need space, it doesn't mean that I don't want you anymore, I don't like you anymore. It just means I need space, and that's it.
That's true. The thing is, me kasi, in the beginning of a relationship, or even when we're just dating, I'm really the type na expect mo na bigla akong hindi masyado nagpaparamdam. Not because I'm playing games na nagpapamiss ako or whatever. It's just because yun nga, sometimes I lose myself in my own world na parang, just leave me be. And don't worry, I'm still here. Diba? You'll hear from me when I'm ready. Parang ganun. Ang hirap talaga. Especially if you've been single for a long time and then you get into a new relationship, I feel like it's going to take some time to adjust. Diba?
But I feel like, once you communicate that boundary, feeling ko, it's easy to understand. Diba? Parang don't take it personally. This is just how I am. And it's not like it's a bad thing. Obviously, you have to put yourself first.
Yeah.
Right?
Some people are just clingier than others. I guess you just have to find a partner.
Find your people.
Na sakto. Oo, that works for them also. At number 2 from Arubin, masarap akong maging friend. May friend ka na, may benefits ka pa. Like what? Ikaw ba? Anong benefit na?
SSS.
Anong benefit of being your friend? Ganon.
Being my friend? Ano ba?
Anong pa-benefit?
Well, if you like coffee, then,
that's true.
I'm a nice friend to be around, I guess.
That is true. Oo. Masarap. Masarap ang pakape ni Rica G. We tasted it last Friday. What else? I do feel like you're someone who's there when your friend needs you. Alam mo yun?
Most definitely.
If someone actually comes to you and tells you, I really need someone to be with right now, or I'm going through something, can we meet up for whatever? Feeling ko you're the type.
Most definitely.
Especially kung tipo hindi naman abusado na friend. Mayat-maya ganun yung sinasabi sa'yo. Diba?
Hindi. Tsaka especially when, you are really going through something. Till the end talaga. I will see to the point that even if I'm having a bad day, ma-accommodate kita. I don't know. It's just in my brain na parang feeling ko, well, they need me, I guess.
May isa pa akong benefit na naisip na for me as your friend. Free consult kay doctor.
Totoo.
Kay doctor, sa may questions. Uy, paano naman kay doctor? Okay lang ba
Grabe, pinapakalat ko yung mga number ni Doc Rose tsaka ni George.
Oh my God.
I-text mo si Papa. Kayo na lang mag-usap. Ganun ako lahat.
But yeah, kanya-kanyang benefits yan diba? Kasi there are some friends. This is so true na-realize ko lang. Kasi I have friends na in the event of an emergency, I know they can be counted on. So I have a number of friends in mind. You're probably one of them that I would think of calling in case of an emergency. But then there are other friends naman na, they're not someone to be counted on pag ganung mga situations because mostly they don't pick up their phones or hindi lang sila readily available all the time. But let's say they're very generous. They are very thoughtful. Sila naman yung mahilig mag-gift. Ganyan. So iba-iba gifts. Parang, you get different benefits talaga.
Isang benefit when you go shopping with Hazel, minsan naaambunan kay. Madalas maaambunan ka talaga.
Well, yeah, I guess. If kaya nga mas gusto ko na ngayon mag-online shopping na lang.
Yung parang, pupunta ko sa Manila.
Okay, order na lang ako online. is always fun to do that with friends. But anyway, the top hashtag masarap akong maging comes from Archer Aguilar.
Archer Aguilar says,
Masarap akong maging tita. I'm the one you can make kwento about anything, and I promise I won't tell your mother.
anything.
Do you have a tita like that?
I don't.
Ako din eh,
Kasi
wala.
parang feeling ko, kahit na, parang feeling ko they would still have that type of concern to the point na sasabihin nila sa parents ko. I'm really paranoid when it comes to that. It's not that meron akong tinatago,
Yeah.
pero wala lang. Parang
Ako, parang feeling ko it would be so nice to have a tita like that.
True.
Kasi wala nga akong ganun. Pero I feel like I probably could have been that tita. I can still be. Kasi nga, hindi ganun because my pamangkins are in the States. So, we don't really get to see each other, or talk on a regular basis. Pero feeling ko, if they grew up here, if I were there with them, I would be that tita. Kasi I feel like I can relate since, yun nga, like I said, we're pretty close in age. So, yeah, I would probably be that tita. Na nakakasad lang na I could have had that tita, I feel like. Kaya lang kasi, the tita that I was closest to as a child passed away pretty early. Medyo bata. As in bata pa ako. Like, I was 3. My mom's sister. So, feeling ko she could have been that tita for me growing up. So, wala lang. Parang medyo sad lang din na walang ganong figure. Although, I can pretty much tell my mom anything. So, it's okay, I guess.
Yeah. Oo. You have that type of relationship anyway.
That's true.
I mean,
yeah.
I feel like I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Na parang,
especially now that you're an adult already. Diba?
Oo, especially when you're an adult.
Yun nga, that's the thing pala. Even if you did not have that type of relationship with your mom growing up, when you're an adult, try to, I guess, change the relationship. You can be more open. Diba? They might be more open to hearing about your misadventures. Kasi alam mo, malaki ka na naman. So, maybe you can get closer. Diba? So, there. Anyway, we'll do another batch in just a little bit, but keep sending in your responses, your entries to Twitter at RX93.1. Please don't forget to include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag Masarap Akong Maging in all your tweets. Now let's send this out to Jungkook's Girl. Stay alive on the Monster.